What's up, you guys? I am back. Welcome back to Trippy Speaks UFC. My last video on this fight, man, was really poor quality. And since I am the champion of the MMA content creation world, the rest of the world is just contenders. And every like, every comment, and every subscriber gives me motivation daily to bring you guys the best MMA content on YouTube. I had to recreate it because I can't just let it go out like that. But basically in this video, I'm giving you guys my official prediction. And I'm going to give you guys my official breakdown, my final breakdown on this fight. And I'm going to tell you why it's essentially this person is going to win. So you guys, really, I do think that Conor McGregor is going to win this fight. Why? Well, it's just that Dustin Poirier, if you guys really don't remember, I just think before, because I didn't expect in the first fight, or the second fight, sorry, for Conor to fight like that, to completely come out and just box with him majority of the time. I didn't think that it would be like that. And I'm not going to lie, Dustin surprised me with how effective his leg kicks were. He came out with a game plan that shocked me and really shocked everybody who was watching it with me. So it's like, you know, other than that, I was like, man, I really had to sit, rewatch the fight, rewatch their other fights. I had to watch every single thing. I literally put so much effort into watching footage, listening to other people's breakdowns, listening to everything about this fight to come to a conclusion, man. I hate to break it to you, Dustin Poirier won the last fight because of two things. The check, right hook, and the calf kicks. That's it. Okay, call me crazy, say whatever you want to say about me, call me casual, blah, 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 I don't care. Dude, Conor was beating him. So Conor basically, just to throw that narrative out there, Conor was winning up until he lost. Ha ha, yeah, I know, very funny, right? But dude, like, seriously, he was piecing Poirier up, and it was just, Conor just had no respect for Dustin. It's almost as if he just came out there and said, okay, I'm gonna knock this guy out. Gave him respect in the terms of he has good hands and he wanted to have his hands sharp for the fight, but it was like he didn't have respect for any of Dustin's other weapons. So now that he got his butt handed to him, now I believe that he is respecting Dustin Poirier. He's going to come in here with a more dire, more killer mindset, and he's going to be focused, and he's going to actually look to take out Dustin Poirier like a smooth assassin, you know what I mean? Conor McGregor all around is a better striker than Dustin Poirier. Truthfully, he has better movement, he has better footwork, he has better kicks, he has better punches, he is a better kickboxer, he has better distance management, he has better range management, he has better boxing, he throws almost every punch and every kick in the book that you can name, he throws it better than Dustin Poirier. So Conor McGregor's performance over Eddie Alvarez, don't get me wrong, was a complete masterclass. But I believe it was his second best performance in his career. I know, you guys are probably blown away by me saying that. I believe his best performance in terms of the display and his true representation of his striking skills and abilities was the Dennis Siver fight. He did good in the Eddie Alvarez fight. His countering never looked better. Don't get me wrong. But to me, he was plotting and was open to leg kicks even then. I feel like the Dennis Siver fight, he did a great job of kicking. He did a great job of moving. It was a ton of flashy footwork, flashy kicks, and just an all-around offensive display displayed by the notorious one. In my opinion, if he can bring a better version of that style that he fought Dennis Siver against Dustin Poirier, that is going to spell a ton of trouble for him. Why? Because Conor McGregor utilized kicks a lot in that fight. He used the teep kick, and I cannot stress that enough. The leg kick, the teep kick, and the spin kick is going to be extremely effective in this fight if he chooses to throw it, especially the leg kick. A lot of people believe that Dustin Poirier's best chance to win is to either take Conor down and wear him out, or to pour it on him late. I believe if Conor can beat up that body and beat up that leg with the teep kick and the leg kicks, that is going to halt Dustin Poirier from pouring on that pressure late. It's really gonna do that. Not only that, whenever he's kicking and he's circling Dustin Poirier into that left hand, that is whenever the left hand is going to be most effective, because he's circling Poirier into his power hand. So whenever he does that, it's going to force Dustin Poirier to enter in with his sloppy switch step counter. Dustin Poirier has some of the worst entries when it comes to covering distance. It seriously is. Conor McGregor, if he comes into sniping mode in this fight, he is going to find success countering Dustin Poirier all night long, even if he doesn't KO him. If Dustin Poirier enters in ill-advised, Conor is going to counter him every single time if he's on. The jab, the boxing, the uppercuts, everything is going to land if he forces Dustin Poirier to come in on him. If Conor goes in there and tries to hunt Dustin Poirier down, we're going to see a similar performance to the first fight. Mark my words, because then he'll lead into Dustin Poirier's boxing range and will allow Dustin Poirier to land some of those kicks. That is not going to be good for Conor. So, Dustin's biggest ways for winning, honestly, this fight, is to take Conor McGregor down, make it an MMA fight like I always say, make it a dog fight, enter into the pocket, make it ugly with Conor, that type of fight. But the truth is that if he can't enter into that distance safely, he's not going to get there, especially if Conor's kicking the body, kicking the legs, circling him into the left hand, countering him, landing straight lefts. It's going to really be troublesome for him. Because he may not knock Dustin Poirier out. He may not even drop Dustin Poirier. But the truth is that he's going to rattle and he's going to make Dustin Poirier earn his respect every time he touches him. That is just the truth. And I believe a focused Conor McGregor who's utilizing all of his striking tools, is going to have a field day with the striking style of Dustin Poirier. Especially when Dustin Poirier's main way of striking offense is his boxing. That's the truth. That's just the harsh truth. So, in conclusion, what is a way that Dustin Poirier can win? Because I believe that everything that Dustin can do in the fight, Conor almost has an answer for it. Everybody is talking about Dustin Poirier's wrestling and how he can get Conor to the ground. Like Dustin Poirier is just some remarkable wrestler. The truth is that Dustin Poirier's wrestling is average at best. Conor McGregor's takedown defense is above average. So, say what you will about that. I believe that Conor McGregor has a high chance of simply just literally outclassing Dustin Poirier for 3 of the 5 rounds or finding his chin early. Literally either or. The biggest problem though is Conor's gas tank. All of this will be great if he can avoid the leg kick, something that I do think that he'll do. Watch the chest right hook, which I didn't think was that massive of a getaway for Conor. But it's him gassing out, man, and Poirier pouring it on late. The only thing is that if Conor can damage that leg and damage that body, it's going to demobilize Dustin Poirier, meaning he won't be able to push forward and apply the pressure like how he would want to, because that leg will be all stiff and chewed up. That's just the truth. But, man, this guy, I don't know what they're doing with this guy's cardio in his camp, man. But I hope that it's fixed for this fight, for the simple fact that we get the best version of Conor out there. If Conor goes out there and does everything great, and Dustin still beats him, man, what the hell, Dustin Poirier is probably going to annihilate everybody in the division, but I really don't see that happening. But let me know what you guys think. I'm done with this video. As you guys can know, my official prediction is Conor McGregor. I do think that he's going to beat Dustin Poirier. I believe that it's going to be a war in the later rounds. I believe that it goes similar to Diaz versus McGregor too. And I feel like early on it's going to look a lot like the Dennis Seaver fight. But let me know what you guys think. It's been your boy Trippy. And I'm out, man. And I'm stoked for Saturday night.